It used to be the hottest sport on the planet, and now a version of it's being resurrected into one of the fastest growing leagues in the world.
Yes, cheerleading.
Right, I'm not talking about cheerleading.
Seriously, girls in cute little uniforms, they do a bunch of flips and stunts and...
I'm not talking about cheerleading.
Okay, well, I'm glad you at least acknowledged that they are athletic, because I was going to go from nice Nikki to not so fucking nice Nikki.
And I would definitely prefer the nice Nikki, so...
Anyways.
I'm going to cue the music. The MMA sports of today are gaining popularity at an astounding rate, right? So just look at the UFC. They're very well guarded about their value, but let's be honest, they are the masters of pay-per-view fighting at this point. They've surpassed boxing. They've also gone on and spawned off other companies, whether it's training clubs or just really ugly clothing lines. Right?
Yeah, really, really ugly clothing lines. I've seen some of the stuff that these guys are working with. It ain't cute.
It's over the top.
As long as they're bringing home money to the wives, that's probably all they're appreciating.
Let's stay on target though.
Anyway, this is all I know.
Yes, this is all I know. Mm-hmm.
Unless you've been living under a rock the last 4 years, you will know that the UFC puts the fighting skills of one fighter against another with relatively few rules, right?
Very few rules, correct.
It also allows for any style of fighting to be used, which makes for some very exciting and sometimes brutal results. And people love it. I'm not really sure why they love it.
They do love it. I love it.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, this type of fighting is not new to the world of sports. It was around a long time ago, and it was the ancient Greeks that came up with this incredible sport called pancration.
It sounds like a disease.
It's not. It's a sport, and it's been around since really before the 7th century BC.
You sound like a know-it-all.
Pancration. There was two men fighting against each other using a combination of boxing and wrestling. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, a lot of times, they would use submission holds to put their opponent into a submission state. Sometimes, like most ancient games, it would end in a death, because who wants to be remembered as the guy that got choked out? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. It is credited to two superheroes, probably the original superheroes, Theseus and Hercules. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody knows who Hercules is.
Yeah.
There are stories told that they use their pancration skills to defeat some very big, evil, mythical creatures, like the Minotaur or the Nemean lion.
I mean, this reminds me of like wrestlers and football players and big meatheads, and they run around and they throw each other all over the place and manhandle each other. What the f*** is so masculine about that?
What isn't masculine about that? I'm really contemplating actually doing these shows without you from now on.
The hell with you.
Because you just like to walk down these little tangents.
What are you going to talk about then?
I'm going to go back to this original story about pancration. Okay. You're going to sit there, you're going to look cute, and you're going to be quiet. Okay?
I need a raise. Producers, where are you?
So there are only 2 rules, Nikki. This is important. No biting and no eye gouging. Everything else, let me reiterate it, no biting. Everything else...
You're a biter.
Everything else is permissible. So you can eat that, UFC.
Yeah, eat that, UFC.
Eat it.
Eat it.
So additionally, the ancient Greeks would put on these big tournaments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they would put their fighters into a bracket-style tournament. And essentially, if you won your match, you'd move on to the next phase.
Okay.
Right?
Interesting. All right. Well, I do know a few things.
Okay.
I do know that this process would continue until there were only 2 fighters left to battle for the crown. And get this, sometimes there were more than 1,000 entrants in one tournament. This was the ultimate tough man competition.
Me and you are going to go toe-to-toe in the octagon. Seriously. At this point...
That sounds really sexual.
I'm...
Alright, so UFC fans, you can give many thanks to the sport of pancration, which made it cool for 2 men in the nude to box, wrestle, and hold each other into, what's the word, submission? Creepy.
Yeah. The way you said that sounds really, really wrong.
No, it doesn't. It sounds really right.
Of course it sounds really right. Yeah. That is our show today. If you want to see our other shows, come to our website at www.10reasonswhyshow.com. And you can see our other shows that I've done without Nikki. Those might be more your style. It's certainly
Or
more
really
my style.
boring. Really boring.
It's
just
not.
saying.
It's not that boring.
And if you like tech, check out the morning show with Scott Tomaso. Wait, is that your brother?
Yes, Nikki. We've gone over this a million times. Yeah.
So there's like 2 of you?
I'm the better half, though.
Oh, your poor mother.
She vouches for it. For Nikki Cavassini, this is Chad Tomaso, and we are signing off. Thank you again. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, you're done. Is that too over the top? You're done. All right, you're done. You're done. Done.
7 shots is my maximum.
Of course you think that.
No, do that again.
Wait,
That's-
wait,
that
wait.
looked
I'm
like
trying to remember. Why is he talking? Why is he talking?
him thinking like, doo doo doo, you know, like the little bubble. Hey!
We're. Why is Jim talking while we're trying to shoot?
I need a raise.
I need a raise.
You smell good.
This will be good. I'm wearing Red Bull.
I wasn't talking
And
to you. I like Chantel. She's like our producer / she twerks it behind us.
Totally.
She's our makeup girl. Did you see her to shake her ass?
I just realized that you're talking still.
I'm sweating. Is that on camera?
This is all on camera. Oh.
Hey!
Hey, there we go. We're still rolling.
We are still going.
Hello.
On.
Hey!
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.